Well, shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. What did you think of what he said when he said all the people rocking red and blue in NYC look stupid?
I mean, that's his opinion. I mean, I was once somebody rocking red in NYC. Did I look stupid? I got caught up in an environment, product of my environment. I don't think I looked as stupid. I don't think that they look stupid. I just think that, it's time for a change, bro. Like I wouldn't say that. I'm not in this to try to offend people. I need their help too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need those that's in it. Because everybody not gonna leave. So those who stay in it, we still gotta build this new world together, right? We gotta build this new idea together. Just because you in the gang, we not shunning you out and saying you in the gang, we ain't fucking with you. Come on, I just left a gang. Like that'd be stupid. So those that still in the gang, those are still my brothers, right? I just feel like those who want to leave, let's let them leave. Those who don't belong there, it's a lot of niggas who don't belong there. Let's get rid of their ass. Get them out of here. And now, those who stay, help those who are neutral that's official, and let's build this new thing together.
Yeah, and I definitely want to shout out Hassan because he's definitely been supporting the whole movement for you, doing lots of videos talking about it and everything. So that's dope of him to do, man.
Yo, Ha's been on this topic for years. This topic of drill rap and gangs and how it's a detriment to our community, our people. He loves it because now it's somebody that was an official gang member saying it too, and that's my brother. So it's like, yeah, Hoke, like, yo, for real, this need to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This need to happen for New York. Like New York, for anywhere else, cool. I think the whole East Coast, right? This need to happen for the whole East Coast. But New York, this specifically need to happen for us. We need to get back to, being critical thinkers, being intellectuals, dancing. Dancing is our culture. Hip hop, not deaf culture, not prison culture, not gang culture. We need to get back to a brotherhood. Knowledge of self. We need to get back to that. That was the New York. I know things change over time, but what we changed into, it's not good. Trump is talking about sending in the National Guard. The National Guard is about to go into Charlotte. It's about to go into Chicago. And the National Guard is eventually going to go into New York and LA. And it's all because of gang violence. This is what they're leading with, gang violence. And they're also talking about sending niggas over to CCOT, El Salvador, I believe it is. In a prison over there. See, the whole world is changing and brothers want to carry on the same old structure, gang culture from 30 years ago. That's why, again, shout to Mandu, shout to Bad Vibes, shout to Shaquel, the elder brothers. That's why they're like, yo, what this turned into, it ain't what it was meant to be. It ain't what we created it for. It's not about community no more, bro. It's about it's a lot of selfish individuals that has a structure that's not built around community. And we need to build it back to that. And I think that the gangs are so tainted because some brothers like, well, why we can't stay in it and fix it? It's because they already have us listed as a criminal enterprise. You get it? So it's kind of like, why would we try to stay inside of a criminal enterprise? The mob, do you see the mob outside anymore? But do you think it still exists? Think about it though. The mob is not, you don't see them. They still there, but you don't see them. Like, why y'all niggas want to be outside so much and say we outside and throw up gang signs and then commit crimes, and then when they lock us up for RICOs, oh, the system is being hard on us. Hey, yo, Hocus gave y'all the remedy. Y'all just ain't listen. Shh, we not in no criminal enterprise. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Was it hard for you to take that initial step and make that first video, like urging the people to drop their flag? Because when I watched that video, it didn't look like you pre-planned it, like really, it's kind of seemed a little off the cuff. Like I just really needed to get this message out.
Yeah, bro, it was hard because holding on to something for 25 years, and even though I wasn't actively gangbanging, I never publicly denounced it or renounced it. You know, it came from somewhere that most won't understand. Cause when I caught the case, scratch that. When they put this case on me, because I didn't catch anything, right? Catching something is actually doing something. I didn't do anything. And this is the God honest truth. They put this conspiracy on me. They threw me in there. I had a real down moment, bro. It was like I was drinking a lot. I was trying to figure out like what the fuck, like how. I was on some like how did this happen? And you know, fast forward, I was just like, yo, something got to change. You know what I mean? I started to critically think. You know, my platform is the rabbit hole. And I sat with God, bro. I sat back. I asked God, like, God, I don't know why would you do this to me? You know that I was doing so good. I was about to be on the road, moving around, all that, bro. I had my things packed. And God was like, gave me the direction, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, my conversations with God between us, God gave me the direction and told me this is what I have to do. Not only that, I have to lead my people out. So I'm just like, I'm submitting. I'm submitting to God and just following that lead. And when I say God, from my understanding, when I was talking about knowledge itself, is that we all are God. You know, we are God manifested on this earth, and we are creators. So we have the ability to create the realities that we want. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? We all are a fragment of the source. Everybody is a fragment of the source, which is God. And I'm not trying to offend anybody that have their own religious belief. I don't even want to argue with y'all, because I know in the comment section is going to come. This is just my understanding. You know, even Jesus said, yea, no, not yea, gods, but children of the Most High. Yeah, so in talking with God, I'm going to say this, though, 'cause some people might ask, well, how do you do that? You go within. You have a conversation with yourself. Having a conversation with yourself is having a conversation with God. And that intuition, that gut feeling is what they call it. That is always going to lead you to where you need to be. Might not be where you want to be, but it's always going to lead you to where you need to be. So it's always going to tell you the right thing to do. All of us know the right thing to do, but we question too much. How would this person think about it? How would Panda think about it? How would Hassan Campbell think about it? How would Joe think about it? How would S1 think about it? I'm just throwing names out because I'm just throwing names out there. I'm just saying, but we all got people that we put our own limitations on our own minds based on how we think other people was gonna. It didn't even. Sometimes we might have a conversation with people and they might be like, "I don't think that's a good idea." So when I did it, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't have a conversation with I had a conversation with God, and I did it because I know if I'd have a conversation with my brothers, anybody in the world would have told me it's not a good idea, because they would have all been thinking about the bad implications that would have came with it instead of what God showed me. Right? God told me to lead the way, and He gonna send the army. I didn't ask, and again, I didn't ask man, dude, bad vibe, nobody to back me in this. I didn't speak to not one person, bro. So when I get that, when the army is behind me now, backing it, God is like, told you. And so if y'all think I'm doing the wrong thing, hey, y'all go fight with God, bro. I'm not. I'm submitting.
And I think that it's really important what you said, because like, you know, your gut feeling, your intuition can never lead you wrong. That's like the right path, but a lot of us have been trained to like silence that inner voice in us, you know what I'm saying? And like be influenced by impressions like of what other people are going to say, what other people are going to think, and a lot of times people are giving you that advice out of their own personal fears based off of their experiences.
There you go. Exactly. Out of their own personal fears. That's what people do. They project their fears and their life and their limitations on you. And what's for you is for you. I don't care. I got 7 brothers, 3 sisters. I came out my mama alone, though. What's for me is for me, and what's for them is for them. They support me. Don't get it wrong. But if they sometimes we might disagree on things that I might want to do with my life. And still have to do it because I know that this is for me. You know, I feel like this, as long as I'm not imminently putting someone's life in danger, or like myself in danger, my life in danger, then I can live with myself in the decision that I make. Like, meaning, like, I'm not, like, but it's crazy because when I was in the street, I was putting all of us in danger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was active, bro. So, you know, it's crazy, bro. It's just crazy when you sit back and think about it. But God is working. Look, we here talking about it, right? It went viral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? God said nobody could get in the way of this, bro. God already said it. It's impossible. Nobody can. Ain't no blackballing God, nigga. Ain't nobody's gonna be able to get in the way of this. Nobody. So, you know, God got his own warriors, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with me. This shit, yo, Bad Vibe said that this shit bigger than Hocus. This shit bigger than me, bro. This shit ain't about me. I'm the catalyst. I think niggas is mad that I'm the catalyst, though. More than they mad at the message. I think they mad at me. Damn, Hocus finally caught some steam. And I'm not even looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like I'm trying to change some lives.
Speaking of danger, though, I saw you on Lisa Evers' Street Soldiers, and you said, if anything, this actually puts you in more danger than it helps you.
Yeah, I said that because people will keep saying, like I said, that I'm trying to do this to look good in the eye of the public or something like that. Like, I'm trying to, like, do this to benefit myself. And I'm like, how? When I'm speaking out against the government, I'm saying that they need to stop with these RICOs and how they treating us and how they grouping us together when we don't even know each other. So, like, what they doing is wrong. What they doing is totally wrong. I don't like the way they handle our community. So this actually puts me out there in more danger. I'm putting my life on the line. Like, bro, what an open case. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen when I go to court after talking all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still standing up for a cause, bro. Like, damn, man, when a black man put his foot down and say, yo, look, I'm gonna stand up, get behind him, man. Get behind him, because
I think another
yeah,
thing,
go
though,
ahead.
is, bro, is that, like, everyone is looking to you for all the answers because you put this challenge out there. But you've actually been talking to people in the comments and saying that we need to come together to come up with a solution. You're not saying I have all the answers. You just know that this one thing in particular needs to be done or is wrong, is leading people down a bad path, basically.
Right. So S1 put it very articulate. And he said, yo, he said exactly what you said, and was like, what do niggas expect from you? It's like the architect. He draws up the building, design it, you put this here, da. He tells everybody what them to do. So they want the architect to draw it up and go build it and go work the crane and go lift the blocks and put the cement down. You want me to do everything by myself? But little do they know, I'm not doing everything by myself. I'm on the phone with the mayor you know what? I'm not even going to say no names or nothing. But just know I'm behind the scenes like this, making things happen. I'm on behind the scenes with people that pushing buttons that can make real things happen, real changes. You niggas ain't even give me a month. Yo, bro, it ain't even been 30 days yet since I did the challenge. You niggas expect me to change something that's been out here for hundreds of years in 30 days, bro? You could, wow. You know what? Thank you. If y'all think I'm that powerful, like, thank you.